What up, group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 41, War number 7, where DSVG goes against TCN. Now, TCN is usually a top 3 alliance when they're not docked, that is. There's rumors they are piloting for another, but I've never seen that happen, but I've seen them docked numerous times. However, they don't have the best season this season. They are dying a lot more than usual, so either the pilots are just crashing or something else. But anyways, they banned Hercules, Wasp, and Scorpion. And when I looked at my paths that I wanted to take in my pod in 456, I saw plenty of ghost fights, and I wanted to take them, but they're like, you know what? Your first ghost war of the season, let's not take it without Wasp. Okay, fine. So I took in White Mags, which I'm going to use for 2 fights. I took in Titania and Nimrod for 1 fight. I really didn't want to take in Nimrod for 1 fight, but it just made sense against a Kitty Pryde. So this first fight is on path 5. I'm path 5 for this war. Ebb and Flow knockdown, Ebb and Flow intercept. Ebb and Flow knockdown is basically the opponent gets a protection of 60%, but then when you knock him down, you get an extra 40% fury basically right there, and the protection goes away. So I put on a White Max free fight here so I can parry him freely without him getting any power. My one goal here is to watch a reverb, wait for reverb to be over, throw my special 2 with the extra fury, which I'm going to do right here. And with power backs, I should get plenty of damage back. Though that one didn't do that much damage, to be honest. I'm going to do it one more. Actually, I don't. I'm going to wait out reverb now. I'm going to activate. I think I'm trying to bait special 1, but I'm like, screw it. Let me just let him throw a special. Not a big deal. Don't want to get back into the corner, but he had protection up. Right here, I'm going to parry him. Throw a special 2. Hope it does more damage than earlier. It crits. Pushes me to a special 3. Awesome. And he's dead. So I think with suicides, I would have probably finished in just 1 special 2, special 3 rotation. But honestly, this fight went pretty well. Killmonger is down. I feel very safe doing this fight in the future. Anytime he's on a Ebb and Flow, at least knockdown node. Now onto this Kitty Pryde. I really wanted to take this with a Ghost. I saw a few people take this with Ghost in war videos. And I'm like, you know what? Just make it so she never crits and you're fine. But of course, I didn't do that. Took with Nimrod. Nimrod is the safest option for Kitty Prydes, turning off any and all prowess. So you can easily parry all you want in this node. You can knock down all you want. I saw Ebb and Flow was ending right there. This node also is heavy hitter, so baiting heavy attacks is not an option. I'm just going to knock it on, throw a special. I think I throw a special 2 here. I missed a reparry, but not a big deal. Ebb and Flow goes away just at the end of this, but she's dead. So I did take a hit or 2, but it's the only Nimrod fight. I wish I was able to take more Nimrod fights, but that's all that I am scheduled for. Now this SpiderMan Supreme on node 25. I'm not sure why he's placed here. I guess because if you get to a special 2, you could basically die if it hits you. So anyone that activates Buffet or Power Snack, gives him power, would end up pushing him to specials. And I don't know who he counters, but with Titania, who never gets buffs, you can hit with medium attacks all you want, which is freaking awesome. And I plan to finish this fight with as much health as possible. I do get the power sting debuffs on me, but I only plan to throw special attacks when I'm in my Haymaker or special 3s, which actually activates Haymaker right away, so I don't take any power sting damage. Again, I can do medium attacks all I want because I don't activate any buffs at all in this fight. I don't know how to fully evade his special 1, I'll be honest, but I do know how to fully evade his special 2, which is kind of the odd thing because most people know how to evade his special 1. I can evade the second part of his special 1, but yeah. So I'm just trying to get to my Haymaker. That's all it is. It's a normal fight. Just trying to get to my Haymaker. That's all it is. Throw a special 3. As you see, I got a power sting debuff on me, and it's going to be gone after I throw a special, and he's nuked after this fight. So super easy. Just going to run in here, knock him out, and he's dead. So I lost like 3% health that fight from block damage from his special 1s, but it is what it is. Now this is the fight I was most worried about this whole war, is this Scorpion on Ebb and Flow intercept. So I was most worried about this fight. I was asking around to see, I really want to bring Ghost for this fight because Ghost can counter the poisons and can counter the Ebb and Flow intercept node and can counter evade. And it just, Ghost was perfect, but I decided that for 1 fight, I wasn't going to risk it, especially because I had other Mystics and I didn't feel like activating Mystic Dispersion. So I asked around, they said bring White Magneto, is fine for that fight. So I'm like, all right. With 70% ability accuracy reduction, I really wanted to turn off Ebb and Flow intercept. That was the one goal of this fight. So I go for my intercept, I miss, I get the light intercept right there out of nowhere, and ebb and flow is gone. It is gone. I no longer have to deal with ebb and flow this whole fight. I want to push some special 2s. If you throw special 1, not a big deal. It may not even activate a poison, or the poisons may not even activate power stings, but it's my last white mag fight. I can't let him die, or else I have to bring him back to life, and I want to white mags pre-fights. So yeah, pushing special 2, worked out fine. I'm going to do a combo here to try and get more prowess. Throw a special 2 with 5 to 6 prowess. It crits, does a big amount of damage. I throw another one without trying to activate his evade, and boom, another big crit, and he's dead in under a minute. All because I activated ebb and flow. I turned off ebb and flow intercept and missed that. I missed the intercept. It was crazy. But I think I put on an invuln for that last fight, so I'm still going for this fight. I put on a white max guidance just for the extra 15% attack, but Titania is a villain, so I can't use the white max free fight for a parry stud. But not a big deal. My main goal here is kind of a longer fight, is to just knock him down often to make sure his charges don't go above 10. I can counter his heavy with my heavy, as you see right here. It's not a big deal at all. And I want to watch out for the staggers that he puts on me, because if I activate dexterity with air quotes, although I don't have buffs, he still gets a power gain, unless I put a stagger on him, which my heavy attack puts a stagger on him. Although with mighty charge, he can easily run out of it. Yeah, I'm funny. I base special 2. I think all his special 2s I actually evade. They are a bit sketchy. Sometimes you think you're going to miss them, but you don't. I'll get my block sept off right here. Yes, I want to coin that term, block sept. It's when you are blocking and you get intercept with a block, especially when you have an unstoppable, well, with an unstoppable buff, because you can't really do that without unstoppables, unless you are also phasing, but then it's just a phase sept. I could have counted as heavy there, but I didn't. I think right here I do, because I know I missed the last one. He has 3 charges, not a big deal. I'm going to counter this one. I want to make sure I throw my special 3 when he has less power, and then make sure I have, so I'm going to do a light combo here, just to push in special 1. I accidentally activate a power gain, but not a big deal. Base special 1. Gotta get my intercept off now, so I'm going to get my block sept right here. Awesome. Gotta make sure my charge isn't on at the same time where I throw a special 3, because sometimes when he runs at you and get intercepted and my charge is on, you won't get any debuffs in special 3 at all. So I'm going to do two heavy attacks here. 2 heavies and then a few lights, and then I'm going to back off because I have a stagger on me. And I don't want to push in special 3, although I do have an invuln for this fight. But I just figured, you know what, let's be safe. I did bring him all the way down to 24%. And I think the goal was to do 2 special 3s, but it took so long to get to a special 3 that I'm just going to get impatient and just throw a special 2 somewhere. I evade that perfectly. More he gets his protection back, not a big deal. I'm going to make special 1 right here. I think I was blocking, so I didn't take more power because I had a stagger on me. Screw it. Get my intercept off right here. Not a big deal. And I'm going to just... I thought about throwing a special 2 right there, but special 2 has a bunch of hits. And if it pushes him in the corner, he's above 10 combo. Then above 10 of his charges, then he gets his... He gets unstoppable in the corner, and he's just going to kill me. So I have one more Titania fight after this. I don't feel like taking a hit to the face. But I'm going to screw it, intercept off right there. Perfect intercept. Throw a special 2 while I have it. Doing all that damage, and he's dead. So Rintrah went down in about 3 minutes. Could have been a lot quicker. I was pretty well boosted, and I had a lot of boost up. Actually, I had mutant boost up at that moment, because I knew I didn't need the science boost. But with the science boost, I probably could have finished the fight off quicker, because he probably would have been like 10% health after the special 3 combos. But not a big deal. Put it with my max free fight on the Cersei. I don't take it. My buddy, Free to Play Loser, takes it. And now this Mojo. I think it's like 4 to 5 at this moment. They have 4 deaths. We have 5. So it's almost a lost clause. They're not going to die anymore. But this fight is hard knock life, which means that when I parry, I get disoriented. And then it just affects my ability action reduction and also affects my block proficiency. There's also limber. And the biggest node is brute force. So if we don't hit this Mojo in 6 seconds, you start degenning. So that's kind of the thing I want to keep up, is make sure I don't degen. Also, I accidentally do not put on an invuln boost in this fight. I used one earlier in the war. I didn't want to use another one, but I figured at the time when this fight goes haywire, I would use my haymaker. That's right. Haywire, haymaker. I'm funny. Koopa's funny. Go on. Anyways, so I'm going to try to get to my special 3. I throw a heavy attack there now just because I can. I'm going to bait special 1s because I don't want him to go to special 3. Because the more special 1s you bait, the further from special 3 he's at. But when he gains his haters, he gets a bit of a power gain. So I kind of am not too safe. But the good thing is that when he gets into his anti-life field, Titania has no buffs. So you can't degen at all. I almost got hit there. That was dangerous. Because I ran in there a little too late to his heavy attack and almost got parried or been screwed. Got my haymaker again, awesome. Just trying to get to special 3, and he doesn't feed the intercept, but I don't need the intercept, not a big deal. Trying to bait special 1 here. I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna push him to special 2. Gonna try and bait special 2 here. He doesn't throw it. I parry there for the first time this fight. And right here goes to special 3. Like out of nowhere, gets that special 3. I don't have invuln on. I'm at 84%. He's a mini boss with a bunch of attack. Holy shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Please don't drop the thumbs down on me. Please don't drop. 47%. All right, cool. I cannot take another one of the specials. But I'm degenning 5 times because I have 5 haters on him. Crap. I have 5 degens on me. I am in so much trouble. That special 3 didn't kill me, but the degens will kill me. I throw a haymaker for special 3. I am indestructible. Luckily, but the bad thing about special 3 is it doesn't put him in the corner. I can't melt him. I'm just trying to get my intercept off. I'm trying to waste the time. Boom. The degens are off. I wasted all the degen time with the indestructibles. Oh, it could have been so dangerous. But 55% health. I was at 47, so I got another 8% health from that special 3, which feels really good. He was at 70% when he threw that special 3, so I thought the fight was over and I was dead. Like, please don't die with Titania. I've yet to die with her this season. I've only died with Nick Fury once, and then last season I died against Nick Fury, so it wasn't beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna throw another special 3 here. I'm like, you know what? Let me just use my haymaker, finish him off. I should probably kill him with all the boosts I have on, 30% boost and all the science boost for this mini boss. Let's go. So I'm like, he's not dead. Boom, he's dead. Cool. So I wish special 3 still put him in the corner, but it does not. Thick did a good job, Coop. Appreciate it, man. Thick did a great job this fight. I think he took all the mini bosses on the left side. Special 3 to the face. I took a screenshot of that special 3 with the 5 degens on me and sent it to everyone. And we ended up losing this war 7-6. So we needed to die 2 less times because they had a better fight time than us to end up winning this war. But it was a very winnable war. The last 3 wars, this whole season had been a bunch of winnable wars, especially against GT40, who died 3 to 4 times against us. Very winnable war, but yeah, we just crumbled in the end. And there was a bunch of people who did really well this war. It just happens that some people had an off war, and it happens. I had 6 fights this war with no deaths. I used 2 potions, 1 9k, 1 6k, so it feels pretty good to use less potions. 47 fights so far this season. There's 1 death against a Quicksilver mini boss, which if I don't count boss fights, I'm pretty much have a huge deathless streak. But yeah, I think I was MVP number 3 or 2 in this war. Actually, I wasn't. I only had 6 fights, so I was not MVP. But yeah, adding Killmonger, I think the first time this season, actually second time, he was Ebb and Flow. I took him with Diablo in like the second war. But yeah, that Scorpion was my most scared fight I was scared of in this war. I'll be on node 25 more often with Power Snack because Titania doesn't activate Power Snack. And adding that Mojo to mini boss node 55. Last season I had like 2 mini bosses total. It was like an APOC and 51 twice, I think, and maybe 1 boss fight. But I'm doing way better so far this season with all those mini bosses, helping a lot. So much that when I don't ask for a mini boss, the officers are like, you don't want a mini boss? So it is what it is. Thank you for coming to this war video. If you come this far, then I appreciate it. Let me know if you've actually listened this far into the video. So whether I just want to give up in the middle of the video and stop talking or just show gameplay. So yeah, it's Coop. Sign off. Happy gaming.